Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam393. As you may remember, Jarasandha was not fooled by the costumes of Arjuna, Krishna, and Bhima. Jarasandha thought to himself, surely these are not Brahmins. They must be Kshatriyas, and I have a feeling there is some mischief afoot. But it has been my rule never to refuse what a Brahmin asks for. And since these men who seem to be Kshatriyas, who seem to be too old to be Snatakas, are wearing the garb of Brahmins, I have to give them what they ask for, even if it is my life. Have I not heard the story of King Bali? He knew that Vamana was Narayana, who had come to beggar him of all his wealth, which he had taken from Indra. But Bali would not hesitate. His fame is more alive than that of Vamana, who was but the receiver. What is the use of living with this body which will die any moment, if one does not aid a Brahmin who asks me for a gift? So thought Jarasandha the noble, the great giver. He smiled at them, and with magnanimity he said, "Ask me anything you want, and I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. Even if you ask me for my head, I will give it." Krishna took a step forward and said, "If you are willing, we would like a duel with you. We are not Brahmins, and we are all three of us Kshatriyas, and we ask not for food, but for fight." Jarasandha said, "As soon as I saw you, I knew that you were not Brahmins. I am paying honor to the garb of a Brahmin, which each one of you has donned. That is the reason why I said I would give you anything you ask." He looked at Krishna and looked again. He then laughed loudly and said, "Your face seems rather familiar. It's quite some time since I last saw you, and that is why I could not recognize you at once. Are you not the cowherd who killed his uncle?" He looked at the other two and said, "Who are these two youngsters? Are they cowherds too?" Krishna said, "You're quite right. I am the same cowherd who fought with you so often in those days. This young man is Bhima, the son of Kunti, and the other is Arjuna, his younger brother." Jarasandha said, "Of course I will fight with you since you asked for it. I refuse, however, to fight with a coward who was so scared to face me in battle that he fled to the middle of the ocean and is living there ever since in dread of me. As for this Arjuna, his frame is too young and too delicate. It will not be fair to choose him as my opponent in a fight. Bhima seems to be more fit. He seems bigger and he seems to be strong too. He might offer me some good fight." Jarasandha then asked for two gadas to be brought. One he gave to Bhima and the other he took in his hands. They came out into the open and began their fight. Both were equally matched, and both of them were enjoying themselves while fighting. The sound which arose when they hit each other was like two elephants hitting each other, or like two thunderclouds crashing against each other. Neither was inferior to the other, and it looked as though the fight would never end. For 28 days the fight went on. Their relationship was strange. During the nights they would all sit together like friends, and during the day they fought. One night Bhima told Krishna, "Look, Krishna, I do not think it will be possible for me to kill this Jarasandha. He is my equal in every way, and I'm getting quite tired of this fight, which promises to be eternal." Krishna said, "Tomorrow you will be able to kill him." The fight began once again. Once Bhima pushed Jarasandha to the ground, and Krishna caught the eye of Bhima. Krishna had half a leaf in his hand, and while Bhima was looking, he split the leaf into two. Bhima at once understood what he had to do. Standing on one leg of Jarasandha, the fallen king, he took the other leg in his two hands and tore him into two. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.